live from Seishun Con. Again, it's still the OSMcast. Hey folks, and welcome to the OSMcast in 2020. I'm Basil.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Charlie.
I'm Dylan.
I'm John.
Do you also come from the land of the ice and snow?
Yeah. This is really just the opening to Thor Ragnarok.
The best.
David Lynch's Thor Ragnarok.
No. Go to hell.
What did Thor do? What did Thor do?
And why is he a monkey?
There's some online petition to have David Lynch replace Brie Larson as Captain Marvel.
Is this real?
Are you just assuming? You're probably right.
How much does it cost to start a petition on change.org?
$0.
Then we're going to make it.
The internet, I don't know.
Can we reverse this? Start a petition to have Brie Larson replace David Lynch in What Did Jack Do?
Yes.
On Netflix.
Yes, please.
Man.
Yes, please.
Fun.
My problem with that is that movie will still have existed and I will still have seen it, and
You should be
I don't
grateful.
understand
It's great.
Do you think you rolled a 7?
it's definitely the type of thing I
I'm
remember
coming home
watching.
from Christmas tonight.
It's the lynchiest thing that ever Lynchian.
It's very distilled.
It's
Yeah.
very early 2000s Adult Swim.
You crammed all the David Lynch into a short movie.
It's like Too Many Cooks, but only just like David Lynch.
But the serial killer's a talking monkey. Otherwise, completely identical.
Now, we don't know if it's a serial killer. It might just be
True, the monkey...
just a crime of passion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clearly a crime of passion.
Perhaps the monkey was framed. Maybe he really is innocent.
Listen,
Maybe it's that damn janitor.
once you get your hands up underneath those feathers and feel those full breaths, there is nothing like it.
He knew what he was writing when he wrote that.
Of
He
course
knew what
he
he
did.
was writing. I get it. I get the joke.
I mean, yeah, no, David
Still
Lynch. David Lynch always knows what he's writing. Just it's up to the rest of us
How
to try
is
to
It's
sort
weird
it out.
that he does know what he's doing.
How is Chicken Attack not the theme song to that short film?
Because that's about chickens attacking, not chickens being attacked.
You go.
We don't know that a chicken was attacked, do we?
I think that was the whole gist of the...
Now we're getting to spoilers here. We
Oh,
want to
yeah.
spoil.
Oh, okay. No.
What
You
did
know
Jack
it's a
do?
Lynch movie when it's just about a guy talking to a talking monkey, and we have deep questions.
So no spoilers.
So here we are at Seishun Con X.
You pronounced it wrong.
Szechuan Con.
Seishun
Still
Con.
pronounced it wrong.
Oh, my bad. We're at Seishun Con
Thank you.
Yeah.
10.
With our floaties and our weed.
You know, I've yet to actually go to Mark and scream Seishun Con at him.
Ever?
One more day.
No, here at the con.
Oh.
I do it all the time.
At other cons.
At other cons, even at Seishun Con. But just not this time.
We have one more chance.
Yeah, I'll have to go track him down. at
Deliver
some
the
point.
news so he knows
Right,
where
the good
he is.
news. Good news that his Seishun Con is good. And you should go one year. It's a fun time. You should go every year, really. But
Jesus Christ is Mark.
You should go this year, except you can't.
The con named after the summer of our youth that's actually in the winter.
Yep. And then you should go to Hamacon.
Except you
As long as you
can't.
travel backwards in time.
too soon, man.
Travel backwards
Too
in time.
soon.
I still have a plan. Start printing off flyers or get leftover flyers from previous years and just hand them out to people at some con table where a con didn't show up to promote. It's like, here, you got a time machine for here. Come for a visit.
For some reason,
This is Hamacon 7. It was real good.
why does this Hamacon registration go to a Venmo account?
Never you mind.
I mean, I could do that.
You could do that.
I have the power. I'm not going to use that power.
That
That's
would be
terrible.
illegal,
But I
probably.
do love the concept of you grabbing a bunch of old flyers for Hamacon,
And just hand them
stealing at someone's table.
It just
You know what you need to do? You just need to post them outside some random CBD store.
out. Hey, you know what table no one's ever at? The MTAC table.
What?
I just imagine though you running up to a bunch of people
fired.
and going, "It's the con, Marty! You've got to go back to the con."
If we could get a Doc Brown cosplayer to pass out flyers from previous years.
No. You're fine, but your kids cosplays, Marty.
I think you're thinking too small. I think we actually need to get Christopher Lloyd.
Well, I think you're saying actually go back in time.
The man is a legend. We can't afford him for this bit.
He was in the Oogie Loves. How much dignity could he have, and how much money could he need?
If the check clears, he'll show.
And how often get him to talk about like Speed Racer, Gigantor, the things that he really enjoyed in Japanese animation in his youth.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I know a guy that knows a guy. We could make this happen.
It's your kids, Marty. Your kids' cosplays are terrible.
Who taught them how to style a wig?
They just bought them off of Amazon. It's just screen printed.
They didn't even make their costumes, Marty.
Wait, are we now going into Back to the Future, or are we now starting to dipping into Rick and Morty? I'm not sure anymore.
I will say that one thing
It's a fine
from
line.
like Back to the Future 2 that might have existed that exists now are those sunglasses that you can have the messages go by on. Like that feels like
I have
something that would
literally
be in Back to
seen
the
that,
Future.
actually.
To distill it, it feels like something the 80s thought would appear in the future.
Yes.
I actually saw some girl wearing like some kind of glasses that had a message going across it.
Yeah, I saw
we all
those
saw the
too.
same
That's what
thing.
made me
Yeah.
None of
think
us
that.
hallucinated that, which is good.
Which is good.
I didn't really think anything of it because I'm used to cons.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, that's a thing, and I'm an old person who doesn't understand it.
Look, it took me a while to realize that somebody in Walmart was wearing a cape and an eye patch, and that might be weird.
That's not weird for Walmart.
Like, you know.
The thing is, the eye patch was probably medical, not aesthetic.
No, it was definitely like a pirate eye patch.
I
Still
would-
probably a medical necessity.
Just let me know if you see somebody that's like 7 feet tall, wearing athletic shorts, and like has his arms and legs bandaged up like he's a Muay Thai fighter. Because I really want to see that dude.
Now, something that was sweet, and I had thought about, and this is now like talking shop about the podcast itself, but there was a podcast here that actually had a fan table. Is that something that we ever want to do at a con?
No.
We've done that at a con.
Kajakakon.
Yeah, we
at
did.
Knoxville one year.
Yeah, we recorded from that.
It was a very small con. And
Well,
As befitting our stature.
I only say no, because that means one of us would have to man it.
that is true.
No, I disagree with that.
No.
Impact being the prime example.
Yeah, I would have to agree. MTAC being the prime example that you don't have to.
Here's what we do. We make some cassette tapes of episodes. We get some old tape players, put some headphones in them, just lay them out on the table, and let people just put the
Charlie,
headphones on.
I have an
and play.
idea.
Okay.
Let's get just like a video of one of our interviews, only we're just recording someone else that's doing the interview.
Oh, good God. That was weird to walk into a convention and see myself on a television.
From
And be like,
this is for
weird.
someone else's podcast.
It's just me and, was it Dan Green?
Yeah.
It looks like me and Dan Green are just having a nice one-on-one. That was so weird.
Yeah.
I did not sign any waiver for him to use my likeness. It
No.
was fun though.
I will say, though, that I feel like, given what podcasting is, especially like fan podcasting, this is a vanity project. Getting a table is a vanity project. It's because
Red
we want-
Lamentations, everything is vanity.
Yeah. I think that's Ecclesiastes.
Whatever. Sir, you watch yourself.
I mean, we have mirrors that we're on a hotel room. Like
You're in a hotel
that's
room.
something that he can do theoretically.
Wildly inconsistent lighting fixtures.
Yes.
They really are. No, that's not.
Our review session con should just be a review of the lighting features in the hotel. So Seishun Con's con, let's get down to this lighting. Could they pick a shape, please? And stick with it?
I mean, they had a couple of shapes. They almost did it. Then they have a really weird line thing just right in the TV
What's up
for.
with this light up vertical shower rail?
Yeah, you know what? Here's this weird vertical shower rail. Is this for handicap accessibility? No, it's a light.
That lights up exactly nothing.
Yeah.
A small patch of wall.
It's a weird fucking hotel, okay? There, I said it.
I mean, it is shaped like a spinal cord with ribs around it.
And
Again, I think it was meant to be a giant robot and they ran out of
I was
money.
about to say, does the elevator go all the way down to Central Dogma? Is that what's happening here?
Well, I mean, to get to
it
the
really
roads,
is
you
the
have
only-
to
given
walk
the-
along a terror
yeah.
ledge.
Given the budget involved, if you couldn't finish building an Ava, the only reasonable response would be to turn it into a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
An organic hotel.
Yeah,
An orgtel.
I mean,
that's
Now I'm
the
thinking
clone
about-
of somebody's mom.
But now I'm thinking about Orguss.
Orguss.
Oh man, I miss Orguss. We should review Orguss someday.
I should actually watch all of Orguss someday.
Yeah, right? Same.
just have a big orgasm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. All I remember is there's a guy from Earth, and he goes to, he screws up reality, and he ends up in a world that's a whole bunch of worlds crammed together, and he gets a robot, and there's a couple girls who are twins and have head tentacles, and they hold head tentacles sometimes. Yeah, that's all I remember.
That's super normal.
There's a dragon, I think.
All right, cool.
This is all fine.
I'm down.
Nothing weird for anime, to be honest. But
No, really not.
Yeah, really, you should see what they're taking out of the widescreen.
So, Shelley, moments of awesome.
It's a moment of awesome.
Charlie, what's your moment of awesome?
Does it have to be at the convention or just anything?
Anything.
It's Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts.
Ooh, what's that?
It's a show on Netflix, and if you're not watching it, you should be watching it. Why aren't we watching it right now?
We could
That's
review
right.
it. We could live review
That's Funimation's new slogan. You should be watching. Why aren't we watching it right now?
it. Because you took it off the channel, Funimation. You accidentally licensed porn.
What were you thinking? But no, it's an excellent show.
Yeah, Kipo is not porn. Kipo is fun.
No, it's got a great soundtrack, and it's about a post-apocalyptic world and a girl that lived with her family in a burrow and accidentally got shot out of it and has to befriend some people and find her family.
And there's all these animals that are giant, or they talk,
Or both.
or both. And it's there is a mystery
There is a mystery.
and a cool soundtrack. A really cool soundtrack.
Yeah, very excellent.
But I saw that too. I liked it immensely.
And John Hodgman plays a wolf astrophysicist.
Oh, he
Or
did.
ast-
Oh, that was John Hodgman. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
As billions.
I didn't recognize him as not being a PC.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, please. John Hodgman has done multiple things now. He was in the latest season of The Tick.
Oh, he was
Rest
so
in
good in
peace.
Wait, they're still making that?
No.
Like they haven't
Yeah.
canceled that?
No, they did. They've only made the 2 seasons, but they're 2 really good seasons.
They are two
is,
really
is
good
that
seasons.
not the history of the Tick, just in a nutshell?
2 seasons and a 10-year lapse. 2 seasons and a 10-year lapse. 2 seasons
But
and
they
a
were
10-year
all
lapse.
really good 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I was hoping the live action show would get to the other Tick, aka Barry.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted that fight. Because my favorite part from the Tick animated series is the other guy going, "Call me the Tick," and the Tick is like, "No, your name is Barry. Barry, 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 Barry."
My favorite part was the Midnight Bomber, what
Yeah.
bombs at midnight.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Same episode.
Oh, wow. Huh.
It's a good episode.
It is a very good episode. But yes, Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts. It's not Kubo and the 2 strings, but you will want to think that, even though they're vastly different.
Kubo and the Age of Wonderbeasts.
Yes.
Kipo and the 2 strings.
But it's delightful, and even cynical old men find that they can hope again after watching it, according to Chad.
I hope just a little bit after it. So yeah, just a little bit.
So that's my moment.
I hope for the
Oh, awesome.
apocalypse.
Dylan, give me a moment of awesome.
So let's say, The Good Place has ended. You've blown through all, 12, 13 episodes of Laid Back Camp, and you need something wholesome, because that's what you like to watch on TV.
Sure, let's
I'm going to recommend to you the finest show that Prestige TV has ever produced, and that is Joe Pera Talks With You.
I think I actually looked some of that up after you mentioned it the first time.
What?
It is
It was
extremely good.
interesting.
That's an Adult Swim show, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So the setup when you first watch it, it's this kind of really super laid back, quiet guy who's a choir teacher who does these educational videos and shows you around the town of Mark. I can't remember the name. Somewhere in
Mark
Michigan.
Cuban?
No. It's just this quiet, laid back, wholesome show. Horrible things happen in some of these episodes, but it's all it's fine. It's fine. It's great.
This is a show for people who are having really weird like psychedelic experiences.
It's
Like for people that are having bad drug experiences, this is a show that sort of like brings you down while like being funny.
Maybe, but it will make you feel safe even if you are not on drugs.
Yes,
And
but
that's
I
great.
think it's for people on drugs.
It might be, but I don't
Okay,
think.
is it on Adult Swim? The answer is yes. It's for people on drugs.
But usually it's to enhance a high. I think this is to bring you down from a bad high.
But no, it's one of those things like if you really get into, there is a storyline. Like the last 3 episodes have been really heavy, and that sounds crazy to say if you haven't watched them. But it does get heavy. But yeah, it's just this nice, wholesome, like he goes to this bachelor party with a bunch of bros and they all end up talking about their feelings. You know, the neighbors are obviously having problems in their marriage, but it's mostly because the dude has gotten on this diet where he's replaced his dinner with eating like 2 whole rotisserie chickens in the shower, you know. You know, there are preppers, but it's fine, you know.
It's a live action show?
This is a live action show.
And what is the show again?
Joe Pera Talks with You.
All right. And where can we find this again?
Adult Swim.
But you can go on YouTube and just look him up, and there are like plenty of clips. That's after you mentioned it. That's where I went and looked some of the videos up.
Well, speaking of YouTube, my thing is actually one of those crazy things all the kids love, like listening and watching, which are people playing Dungeons and Dragons for their amusement. I'm talking about the Dungeon Run. It's actually, you can watch it or listen to it 3 different ways. Like, they record it live on caffeine.tv because it's being produced by caffeine.tv to sort of bring people to their network.
First time I've heard of it.
It's also on YouTube because they record it live and then they put it on YouTube. They also spit it out as an audio podcast, which is how I mostly listen to it.
So what is it about it that distinguishes it from like Adventure Zone and Critical Role?
The big thing is that the big thing as far as Adventure Zone is that it's filmed. But it's actually like on a soundstage, where everyone's, well mic'd. It actually has like elaborate props. There's actually a camera crew, so it's actually like, going past people.
Okay.
So like they usually have gigantic, like elaborate, like models that are also double as maps sometimes, or just maps with customized miniatures. Like they once were in like a big old, they were climbing up this series of like levels and ramps and stairwells to try and free this gigantic, like Titan-like being, like a giant robot with robot was people. And so they actually built a whole model of this like electrical, like elemental Titan dude.
Oh wow!
Like, and the lights were like flashing and stuff, and they actually had to move their miniatures up, actually climbing this structure. They've done like a big old like pirate ship as a model and all sorts of things. Sometimes it's just maps, but they go out, like they clearly have a crew of actual like prop makers and stuff to actually build like sets, as it were. And then why it's on Caffeine is because people actually can buy stuff while they're playing the game on the show. Like, they have, you can buy advantages or disadvantages for rolls.
Oh, wow.
So, like, if, say, one character is going to roll, they'll go, wait, do I have advantage? And the Dungeon Master, Jeff Kanata, who does an amazing job, he'll tell them, yes, you have advantage from so-and-so. Or it was countered by so-and-so because someone also purchased a disadvantage.
Oh, wow.
In response. And so sometimes they'll get things just because people are trying to keep everything on a level playing field.
Bidding wars, basically.
Yeah. And then they also have these things called Forces of Good and Evil cards, where those are actual cards that at this point now are written by the actual audience. Through audience submissions that actually are like things that you can play in response, or things like, for example, they might say, hey, you just got 50 gold, but at the start of it, now it does a thing where, okay, now here's what you're going to do. You're going to roll like 20 dice, and for every 2 matches, you get that gold times 10. And so if you roll, like, 20 dice and you get 2 2s, that'd be 20 gold.
Okay.
Like, and stuff like that. There's also, like, things that have adjusted, like, combat and whatnot. And so it gives people, like, a chance to, sort of interact. They also have an animatronic mind flayer, who is the quote that's also being acted out, who is the host of the program.
Oh.
So they actually have him, like lifting his tentacles, like, up and down and stuff. And he also talks, like, they have an intermission, so he talks to the chat and stuff. And it's like it's very, very similar to Critical Role in that it's filmed in, like, LA. So the entire cast are also, up and coming actors and actresses. So they know how to act. Jeff Kanata's been in the business for years. And he once had a whole plot line just so he could use his really, really, really good Donald Duck voice. And then be able to make a DuckTales joke.
Oh, wow.
Like, it turned out, like, the entire, like, reason that they were doing this particular campaign bit to throw down this line, and it worked.
No.
It's a really fun show. Like, it's one of the things, like, and it's downside or plus side. Usually every episode's like 3 to 4 hours long.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like a full-on session.
Oh,
That's a commitment.
Like, it's a commitment.
Yeah.
But right now, I've got like a 2-hour commute. So it gets the weekends through. But it's like, and it's really partially sometimes fun just to watch, the video version of it. And for those that are, watching live at home on Wednesday nights, you're buying those forces of good and evil and, throwing it, purchasing advantages and whatnot. So you kind of get to see it live, how people are reacting and stuff. And it's a real good time. I've enjoyed it a lot. It might now actually be my favorite, like, people playing D&D for my amusement type of show.
Cool.
Which is a genre now.
It is, which is crazy.
Yeah,
but
it really is.
We should do that.
we should do that.
Yeah, let's
Maybe.
get in early while there's money to be made from it.
Hey, we have a Patreon. People spend money, and I can quit my job. I'm just saying.
If you go there,
Are you talking to just the people in this room?
I mean,
if you
yes,
go there,
but also the people at home.
if you go there and donate, you can get episodes ad free. You can get episodes ad free on the website too, but you can also get them there.
Hey, if we start actually making money, people will actually want it in by ads.
You can subscribe to our Patreon and come see our live cam shows and our NSFW ASMR videos.
I mean, they're all me, but that's.
What
Now-
show is
now-
this? I thought this was the OSMcast. Is this not the OSMcast?
And now a word from our sponsors, Stitch Fix, and Casper Mattress,
And Squarespace.
and Stamps.com.
Kiwi code.
Now,
forhims.com.
admittedly, I actually do really like Quip.
BetOnline.ag.
Like, Quip actually is a really good toothbrush. I'm actually really down with Quip.
Send us money,
Okay.
Quip.
That's fair.
Like, Ann and I, we end up getting Quips, and they are really good toothbrushes.
Mike Bloomberg 2020.
I can't support that.
Has life ever gotten you down, treated you unfairly? Well, it happened to Mike Bloomberg. He got fired for reasons that we don't actually know. He may have peed in somebody's soup for all I know, but he got fired at 39 and then became a billionaire and decided to run for president. And that's all I really know about him, because he fucking advertises 24/7 on every goddamn platform imaginable,
Oh, man, he
even
does.
in my sleep.
How did he buy space there?
You guys need to
Through
understand.
Squarespace.
I take multiple medications just so I can sleep through the night, and somehow he's in there.
I feel like if you're gonna have political dreams, that's probably at least it's.
To be fair, it's not the worst political dream, I guess.
He's in cahoots with your medicine company. They're putting the dreams in your
I'm
medicine.
on 400 milligrams of an antipsychotic. How is he there?
It's in the
It's
antipsychotic.
clearly not working.
It's encoded in the drug.
God, I almost believe that's possible, though. That's
is
the state we
possible.
live in. So what's a good thing in life?
Erica Mendez. I'm gonna make this an Erica Mendez appreciation moment of awesome.
Let's do it.
Really cool person. She does a lot of great work, but just I've always liked her as a person. She's really cool.
Fun human being.
Fun human being. Yeah. You should have her at your local anime convention, and you should treat her well.
Just like she was here,
Yes,
but you can't see her here
because you weren't there.
Unless
Yeah.
you're already here. In which case, why can't we see you? Are you behind us? What are you doing in this room?
What?
Erica Mendez.
Because when you're listening to this, now is then.
Yes.
Yeah, but
We're
Wait.
traveling through time to your
When?
future.
when is then?
Well, now is now, and now is John telling us how cool Erica Mendez is.
Which is a thing that's happened previously, but will probably continue to happen.
Yeah.
But we're speaking of events that have already happened.
Yes.
But whoever's listening to this is going to be listening to this in the future, and this will all be the past.
And you can see her at events in both your future and our future.
Honestly, give it a couple
Yes.
weekends, she'll probably be somewhere. You go see her, whatever con she ends
Yeah,
up at.
Do so,
Or
yes.
watch Sailor Moon.
Yeah, watch Sailor Moon.
Or Agretsuko.
Or
Yeah.
Kill or
Or
Kill.
follow her on Twitter.
Don't
That's
watch Shield
Derek,
Hero,
the single
but don't
greatest
tell
handle in all of social media.
Yeah.
I forget, what is it?
Sinderica.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Crushed it.
Right out
Yeah,
the gate.
yeah.
What about Anna? She's probably got a moment.
She's awesome.
Does
Like
Anna
I would
exist in this
absolutely
podcast?
recommend having Anna in your life at every moment possible.
Let's have a moment of Anna.
I mean, I really subscribe to that newsletter, but
Indeed.
You're the top donor on that Patreon. Although I'm the second best friend, so
Anna, edit this in.
Yeah, you're great. Because you're great. And
let's
you do a
all
lot of
go
work
around
for the
have a moment of
podcast.
Anna where we
Yeah.
talk about Anna
I love
like
her a
she's
lot.
not here.
You're Hannah's cool, and she does a lot of hard work for this podcast.
And she's a fancy lady that works
Yes.
for space people.
yes.
Prove me. Where's the lie? I dare any of you to spot the lie, because there isn't one.
The great thing is, I can say my dad is a space people, so that's
Ooh.
in this scenario.
My dad's a vampire.
Vampire space people.
But not as cool as that sounds.
No, it's really not.
Yeah, it's like the dumb kind.
He is a daywalker though, so he probably, sucked the blood of a lesbian. Is that how that works?
That's how Jesus
Awesome.
Christ Vampire Hunter told us it worked.
Okay, cool.
Canada's got the weirdest vampires.
Some vampires sparkle. Some drink the blood of lesbians. There is no uniform vampire laws.
Yeah. Apparently it's a regional...
Every
geographical
vampire
thing.
is different. They play by different rules.
Some vampires have to fuck every grain of rice before they can come in your door.
That's totally true. That's Chinese vampires. Everyone knows that.
So what would be Georgia vampires?
Oh, they have to have sex with peaches.
I probably.
They have to stop at every single pecan sign, which is why you never ever see
No, so
one.
Yeah.
they can go out in sunlight. They just have to have their MAGA hat on.
Yeah. They have to eat at every Waffle House they come across.
And they fear the giant chicken. They
We
fear the
all
giant
do.
chicken like no other.
I thought it was Big Chicken, or is it Giant Chicken?
That big giant chicken is a god, and you will worship him, her.
Mega Ultra
You'll
Chicken.
worship that giant cock.
Yeah, you will.
And that brings us back to Ghostbusters. And Ray getting his dick sucked by a ghost.
Oh, yeah, the thing that made us decide we should be
Yeah.
recording.
And
Yes.
then Egon
Yeah.
moved the containment unit to the middle of nowhere to keep Ray from letting out ghosts to suck him off. Come on, Ray. Egon said no, and yet you persist. So I guess I gotta move this 5-ton nuclear whatever who's it out to a farm.
But we had to wire up a few proton packs for power while they moved it, and they were like, "Oh God, I hope this doesn't run down."
Yeah,
That's
they,
like ghost sex is a weird fetish to have.
years after Slimer got put in the containment unit, they just kept calling Ray Slimer for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's weird. I don't know what happened there. But remember the end of the first movie when everyone's getting like covered in white stuff? Let's think about that for a second. Yeah.
That movie is the most hardcore defense of Reaganomics I've ever seen in a film.
Oh man.
Wait, how do you figure?
Original Ghostbusters, it's all about the small businessman
Mhm.
starting a business.
Who's the bad guy? The EPA.
EPA.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
It's still a hilarious, fun movie,
It's a
but
good movie with questionable politics.
Yeah.
Like everything. Oh, let's just
From
leave
the
that. Like
80s?
everything.
Weird how they only made one Ghostbusters movie and nothing after that. Huh, it's a weird true fact, everybody.
And aren't planning to make any more.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird 'cause it's such a good movie. Why wouldn't they make more?
Well,
They
there was that
never
one
did.
video
Like
game.
the
It was
Matrix,
okay.
right? You'd think they'd make more of that than just the first one.
Well,
Yeah.
besides
There's a
that
lot
one
they could've
video
done
game that
with
was
that.
okay.
Exactly.
Now, they did do a really good animated compilation of short films
That is
for
true.
The Matrix. That was pretty good.
Animatrix was actually pretty decent. And they only made one Highlander movie. That was odd, too.
I have to break the bit because, man, Highlander 2 isn't even the worst Highlander movie.
It
Not by a
isn't.
long shot.
Really? Did you ever see the post-apocalyptic animated show?
No.
It's about following, like, Quentin McLeod or
Yeah.
Wasn't that on
something?
USA?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it
See,
absolutely
I was
on-
thinking of-
You know it was on USA.
I was thinking of the
Motherfucker.
Highlander the Source.
That Cartoon Express train ran a long fucking time.
Yeah,
Yep.
it did.
I remember the time I thought I had ordered the Darkstalkers anime.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Instead,
no. Oh,
the
no.
USA series came
Oh
instead.
no!
And it's not like the Street Fighter series where you might willingly buy it.
Yeah, yeah. So it's somewhere in my house.
Oh no!
You didn't try to send it back?
No, I no. That
Oh,
required
God.
effort.
Oh,
Honestly,
God.
I watched the hell out of that too.
I did.
won't
Oh
even
yeah,
lie.
let's not lie. I saw every fucking episode of that, of Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yes.
God.
The best Mortal Kombat story was the animated series. Certainly not the movies. Actually, the first movie was okay.
Yeah.
It's not a good comparison. If you go like, the 80s or 90s animated adaptation of this video game was the best story.
You know what is cool though? The actor who played Shang Tsung
Yikes.
in the original movie plays Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 11.
Really?
Yeah,
That is good.
Huh.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
like that's a real thing that's going on.
I should know his name, and I'm blanking on it.
Shang Tsung.
The other thing that was really great, but we didn't get here in America. I think it was like in Europe or something. There was a Mortal Kombat 11 commercial that featured Christopher Lambert.
As Raiden?
Yeah,
Obviously as
he,
Raiden.
no,
but
he
okay.
was as himself, but he was playing Raiden in the game and beating this guy's ass. And he's like, "How are you so good? This game just came out." And he just looks at him and says, "Oh, you know, I've kind of got a connection with the character." And then he does the weird laugh, the weird Raiden laugh.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, it's a fucking great commercial. Go watch it.
Europe.
They got stuff,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but not Great Britain.
Oh damn it! You beat me to it.
They sure don't have it written.
You son of a sassafras.
Oh, press F to pay respects to, Britain. Because I'm pretty sure Scotland's going to declare independence any day now.
Is this the start to Code Geass?
No, because in Code Geass, the capital Britannia was in California.
That's true.
Because that was just even weirder than you remember it being.
I have not seen the Resurrection movie. I cannot wait for that to come out.
I hear it's interesting, but I have not seen it.
I'm just here for it to be more stupid than, R2 was.
Yeah.
Like, R2 was brilliant in its commitment to just every episode had to have a bigger plot twist than the week before. They just fucking plowed ahead no matter how dumb it was. They just kept throwing another twist. I was so fucking hooked when that was going on Adult Swim. I was like, oh, I gotta be here next week because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. But it's gonna be something.
They've activated the random twist generator.
That's a Sunrise guarantee, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was what Code Geass, like, especially with season 2. Like it was.
Yeah.
That's been their modus operandi since, and they haven't really.
I don't think they've ever done it as well as Code Geass.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Valvrave tried, but the first season wrote checks the second season couldn't cash.
Yeah, man, I had hopes for Valvrave.
Yeah, it did not get quite that dumb in that awesome of a way. It just kind of ended up kind of dumb.
Yeah. Well, it really wanted to be like Gundam or something. Like it tried to be like they went as crazy hard craziness as they could do. as wild and out there as they could think. And they're like, okay, now we have to all make sure it makes sense. And that was wrong.
That was a big mistake.
I think Sunrise really needs to go back to Or Battler Dunbine, where men wear pink and lots of it.
Yeah, and the main villain is an IT guy from Silicon Valley named Shot Weapon.
I don't know if I want to give Tomino that power anymore.
I want to give Tomino that power.
All the mechs look like bugs for some reason.
Okay, I'm not going to argue why in universe that makes sense, because it does, but that's a Thermian argument.
Yeah.
It doesn't explain why someone in the development office went, they're big bugs.
Yeah.
They're big piloted bugs. We'll think of how it works later.
Well, it was Lord of the Rings and Gundam, but instead of cool robots, they're all in bugs. But you know what? I'm still fucking in on the show. I bought the set from Sentai when it was like $20.
Yeah, I got it super cheap too.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, I'm fucking in.
Oh, it's great. They actually improved the subtitles for like the Blu-ray release.
I also got all Pat Labor really cheap too.
Yeah.
Like absurdly cheap for as much shit as
Oh yeah, they not terribly long ago they had a big sale, and I got a lot of old mecha shows I like. Just they were all on sale.
Sentai has some pretty good fucking sales.
But it's I actually really like Or Battler Dunbine. I particularly love early on the main character and his rival, who's the main character Japanese, his rival's American, and they're throwing racial slurs back and forth at each other.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is so right. I remember seeing like the first couple episodes. I'm like, wait, did he just say what?
That's great.
Yeah. There's some slurs for Japanese people thrown in there, pretty
That
liberally in the English dub.
That's a yikes for me.
And he somehow can still get gasoline for his motorcycle.
And also, Vic Mignogna plays a Scottish dude.
Oh wow, that's really
that didn't age well.
Well, I'm not watching the dub anyway.
That's a big Dylan double yikes. I give this series 2 yikes.
As for the racial slur thing, it stopped after like an episode or two.
It did, but it was still jarring.
Yes, it was.
I was like, what?
It's like the best part of Zeta Gundam is in the very first episode when our hero Camille, some other passing soldier guy hears his name and is like, Camille, that's a girl's name. And Camille vaults the turnstile, runs over and punches the soldier right in the face. And that's just the show just does not live up to that bar ever after. It's almost, I know it's almost mecha heresy to say I'm just not that into Zeta Gundam, but it never reaches that high mark for me ever again.
So excited for those new G-Reco movies, Kevin?
Actually, yeah, and apparently the Japanese release of the first movie has English subtitles. I'm not sure if I want to take advantage of that, because it's still Japanese Blu-ray prices, and those are dumb.
Yeah, those are super dumb. Those are Aniplex dumb.
It'll probably eventually hit the U.S. somehow. Probably
through Aniplex, and you'll still have to pay the same fucking price.
I hope not, but it's a possibility.
But maybe it'll show up on Netflix, and then you won't have to pay Aniplex.
But I think I'm a small minority who actually really like G-Reco, even though I'm like, it's the most... It's like Tomino goes so hard on show, don't tell, but then he doesn't show you what you need to see. But I swear to God, there's a coherent plot in there. He's just not sharing it with us.
You have to go on several wikis to figure it out.
It takes a bit of watching, honestly. Like, it would have been better if it was about twice as long, because he does, honestly, really good at slow burn plot development. Weirdly, like, give him shit for a lot of reasons, but he does good slow burn plot development. Because he wants to give you out little bits of material that make you see the world more clearly, just a little nugget at a time. And he kind of forgot to do that when he had only had half the lengths of an old school Gundam show to work with.
This is also the same guy that, I think in the first episode, maybe, of G-Reco, where someone goes, and the reason why we're doing this is, and they cut to something else.
Yeah.
And they never cut back.
It happens somewhere in the show. Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, Tomino. Like, that's... Damn you, Tomino.
Is that Tomino or Anno? Because that sounds like a very Anno thing to do.
No, Anno would go back and show you something to explain it.
Yeah.
It might be a tenth of a second. You might have to freeze frame it several times to catch it. But it's in there.
I had to go through G-Reco a bit to figure out who the factions were, what did they want, and why things were going on. But there is story there, and I think the mecha designs are really cool. But I'm looking forward to the movies that are apparently just like roughly about as many TV episodes as their length would suggest, just with a little bit of extra stuff added in.
Which is, like, I thought we were going to get like a sequel, but I think it's just retelling the same show.
Is. You know, it tells a chunk of the show, and then he's like, "Yep, there's going to be more movies," and I'd watch them because I think I'm required to. But
it's part of his community service.
I can't not watch Gundam, right?
I mean, you can, Kevin. This is an intervention. I know that we thought this was a podcast, and it is a podcast.
I know you thought this was a convention, and it is a convention.
It's an interconvention.
But you don't have to watch Gundam if you don't want to. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I mean, look at me.
That's
I don't
fair.
watch Gundam, and everyone wants to be like me.
Look, see, if I just let myself listen to the voice that said I don't have to watch Gundam, I never watched the Build Divers sequel, and that was actually really good compared to Build Divers. Build Divers was meh. Build Divers Re-Rise was shockingly good and apparently has stakes. We'll see in that second half in April.
All right, folks. This has been an OSMcast episode.
Sure has.
Of something.
Yep.
We talked about things. We went places.
Yeah.
Sure did.
You know, I never had a moment of awesome.
Didn't you?
You didn't?
I didn't.
No, you sang the thing.
I thought we started.
I just sang the words.
Crap.
Yeah.
And you circled on around me.
Well, dadgummit, Kevin. What's your moment of awesome?
I don't have one.
What? Table flip.
Okay, no. I do have one. I'm just being an asshole.
It's a smart table. You tell it to flip and it flips.
No, I think
Alexa,
we were
flip
being
the table.
bad to you.
Yeah. Well, I guess I do have one because not terribly long ago I finished a book because apparently I talk about books now. 7 Blades in Black by Sam Sykes.
Was that good?
Which is really good.
Oh, excellent.
Which is, and the author approved review from me was, it is like Slayers and Trigun had a baby, and that baby was raised by Berserk. It's a darkly humorous, but also darkly dark fantasy adventure story about one woman's quest for revenge with her magic gun, the Cacophony, and her completely non-magic sword, Jeff.
Jeff the magic sword.
Non-magic sword.
Non-magic.
The sword's completely normal.
Okay.
It's just named Jeff.
All right. Sure.
Like, that is sort of the, she was betrayed by her friends, left for dead, but sometimes, she tells people her sword's named Jeff. It's that kind of story. And it's got crazy magic, weird side effects for using it, robots, for real, magic guns that have an agenda, people who can write on stuff and change their fundamental nature. It's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
And it really is at its core these people what did me wrong, I'm going to hunt them down and kill them one by one. And, as we go, we find out who they were, what her relationship with them previously. And at the end, you get a reveal that turns the whole story on its ear and makes you go, what? And I'm looking forward to the sequel. There's also a prequel novel of how she meets one of her friends / helper / on and off girlfriend. And that's also exists. And it's really fun read. I recommend it a lot.
I do need to pick that up.
And it's a hefty read. It's a decently long book. I've read a lot of books that are kind of unpleasantly short recently. Like I was just getting into it and it was over. This lasts a good decent amount of time, and I felt like just about enough time, and it was fun.
And that's called again?
7 Blades in Black
By
Sam Sykes, who's a cool guy. You should follow him on Twitter. He's funny.
Do you know who his mom is?
I do.
Weird, right?
That is the author. His mom is the author of the Outlander novels, the weird time-traveling Scottish romance story that got made into a TV show.
And is wildly popular.
Yeah, but that's just a weird trivia factoid. The more funny factoid is I was following him on Twitter and retweeting him before I even knew he was an author.
Right?
So, speaking of Twitters, we have those things. Kevin, what's your Twitter?
At Twitless_Kevin.
Charlie can be found on Twitter as...
Is it _sommelier?
Yes,
hope
it
you
is.
know.
Excellent.
Tell
Dylan.
him what he's won. Dylan Wolf.
That's what you've won. Dylan Wolf as a Twitter handle.
I should have said my handle was @Jack. Tweet me at @Jack. Tweet me all your lewds.
Send nudes and nudes.
Nudes and lewds to @Jack.
But not those things to at its basil time.
He's a married
Just
man. He
lose.
doesn't need to see that.
Quaaludes.
And John's at...
At J5 is live. J the number 5 is live. If you can't spell is live, I can't fucking help you.
And of course, you can find the podcast on Twitter at OSMcast or Facebook OSMcast.
Send complaint to @Jack.
Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes.
Yeah, honestly, we're on all the things now.
Grinder, OkCupid.
MMA circuit.
What? ESPN Plus.
ESPN the Ocho.
Disney Plus, they acquired us. We were cheap.
We're on ESPN 37,
Hey,
actually.
the Ocho is a real thing. They do that every August 8th. And sometimes they show esports.
God bless them.
And like we joked previously that we said we have a Patreon. We do.
It's real.
It's real. You could give us money.
And should. Why aren't you?
Yeah, we need money.
You want this without ads, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, give us money.
And this pitch doesn't sound
Also,
all
if you give us
sketchy.
money, you can fast forward to the end of any episode and see who won. So you'll know before all your friends.
You for no longer having to listen to the episode.
This
Whoa.
episode, Dylan won.
Did I?
Oh, yeah. Kevin
Yeah.
decides
Yeah.
at the end of every episode who won.
Dylan won.
Doesn't
See,
seem
and
like
if you
a
were
fair
supporting the
system.
Patreon, you would have known
So,
this like an hour ago.
Mark that down for your Fantasy OSMcast League results.
Oh, yeah. For those keeping score at home, because remember, at the end of the season, whoever's fantasy player goes the furthest
And
gets a
remember,
prize.
you can play online at DraftKings.com/awesomecast. The /awesomecast lets them know that you came from us.
Are you actually going to set
OSM.
up that affiliate account now?
I mean, I
Can
might.
you do it?
OSMcast.com/my brother.
He doesn't listen to this show.
Some
Anyways.
of these were real, most of these were not. It's up to you to find out which is which.
And then you score points.
We're teaching you media literacy.
And the real winner is you, who went to iTunes or wherever you listen to these things and gave us 5 stars. We need all those stars. Vote for Bernie or Elizabeth Warren. Thanks.
We're out.
Woo!